all over this country, we are watching as members of the media tell the sad story about a bunch of businesses that were taking advantage of illegal labor now having problems because that illegal labor is having problems of their own.
A nearly empty parking lot outside of Plaza Mariachi. What's filling that space is a family working to set up Circus Lena.
We just arrived. Last year, this parking lot we couldn't even fit because the cars were packed. And right now, I barely see, a handful of cars in this parking lot.
According to people who work in this plaza, a week ago this lot was full, but in the wake of ICE raids, according to Middle Tennessee employees, businesses like Circus Lena say fear has taken over.
This is our center stage.
Oliver Ramos is a fifth-generation performer. He's not just here for the tricks. This is how his family survives.
And right now in this situation that we're in, everybody feels afraid. Everybody feels threatened.
During the operation so far, ICE has detained 103 individuals for further investigation. Something supporters like political analyst Steve Gill say is about enforcing immigration law.
The bottom line is follow the law. The families that are worried about their family members being caught here illegally, driving illegally, violating our laws illegally, are themselves in many cases here illegally and subject to deportation themselves.
A 2025 Reuters poll shows that 53% of Americans support deporting most undocumented immigrants. For now, business owners like Ramos and Diane Jambash, who run Plaza Mariachi, are doing what they can to make the best of the situation.
Continuing coverage this morning on the ICE crackdowns on illegal immigration in Nashville. Some restaurant owners on Broadway closed early over the weekend, claiming their workers were too afraid to show up.
Fox 17 News' Madeline Nolan joining us live this morning on Lower Broadway with what is behind some of that fear.
Yeah, a pretty quiet morning here on Lower Broadway, but that was not the case over the weekend when thousands flocked here to the bars and restaurants after a very busy weekend in Music City. But at the same time, that's when managers tell us they were kind of in panic mode when rumors of ICE raids spread fast and led to entire kitchens walking out and shutting down service early. Multiple restaurants say that they closed up to 6 hours early Friday and Saturday night, just as those crowds were pouring out of Nissan Stadium. Instead of a slam dinner service, some spots were dark. Workers never showed up and others walked off mid-shift. One bar manager says that fear spiked after a rumor spread that immigration officers were here in the area.
But it was credible enough that we had to close the restaurant because the back of house staff had to leave. Everyone split. When it came time to order, I had to come back and tell them, I'm sorry, we're closed. The general consensus is it doesn't matter if you've got the right paperwork or not. Like the fear is the same all around, regardless.
Fox 17 agreed to keep the names of the restaurants and managers we spoke to concealed. No one encountered ICE in their establishment, but after more than 100 people were taken into custody last week, the rumors alone were definitely enough to keep people home. Now, the managers are hoping for some more clarity from leadership about how they can, possibly not face this same issue next weekend or even weekends after that. Now, we also reached out to ICE, but have yet to hear back for comments on whether there were ICE raids here in downtown Nashville. I'm Madeline Nolan, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.
Thank you, Madeline. You can find all the previous coverage on the ICE